Hello everybody, how are you today? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hope you enjoy the video. Hey Jennifer, it's me, Marquita. Hold on, Hannah. And hi, Pop, aka Mikayla.
Layla.
Not Layla, Mikayla. Yeah, Mikayla. Yeah, Mikayla. Okay, I was doing a quick stop. That's my food. Stop. Go. I was doing a quick little video of me wishing you two a happy friendaversary. Hold on. I was just wanting to wish you two a happy 10 years. 10 years ago today, which is May the 17th. Mikayla was Mikayla was 15 months, and she didn't have any hair, which she was so cute. And me and Jennifer met on MySpace, and she sent me a message, or you sent me a message if you're watching this, and you sent it on Jonathan's MySpace, and I thought, okay, well, this is weird. I'll be friends with everybody, with whoever. So I accepted the friend request. And then but like your message to me was, hi, my name's Jonathan, I'm looking for friends. So I was like, okay, I'll be anybody's friend. And then you sent me a private message saying, this is Jonathan's wife, Jennifer, and I'm just looking for, friends for him. And so I was like, okay, well, that's kind of weird, but I was like, okay, whatever, I don't got anything to hide. I wasn't trying to date him or nothing. And then I think it was maybe 2 days later, after us messaging each other back and forth, we did webcam, and me, you, and Mikayla talked on webcam, and we set up a date to meet, and it was supposed to be in that, I think it was Saturday or something that we were supposed to meet. But then and tomorrow actually will be me and Alada's 10th year friend anniversary, because I met her the next day, and so yeah, so then I think Alada was having a cookout for you for Mother's Day, because Mother's Day was that Sunday. And so you were like, well, we can't meet Saturday because I think y'all were going camping, and so y'all went camping, I'm thinking, for Mother's Day weekend. But anyhow, So I was like, okay, yeah, of course, you know, it's Mother's Day, you know, you're a mother, and, you know. So we didn't, and then I remember you called in a big old panic. And you were like, oh my gosh, my baby's leg is burnt. And I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, what happened? And you were like, she fell. I didn't even know it was burnt. And I was like, is she alright? And you're like, yeah, she got a big old blister and all that. And so, like, I was freaking out. And you were freaking out. You're like, what do I do? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't have any kids. It's like, I'm freaking out because I'm like, I don't have any kids. I don't know. And you're like, oh, I don't know. You know, my baby. And so you were like, yeah, like, I gotta take her to the doctor or to the ER. And you took her and she was fine. I think it was, what, 2nd-degree burns, but it wasn't like that bad. It was bad because she had no jeans. But anyhow, she's fine now. But yeah, so I remember that. And then I think we met that Tuesday. And there, over there, over there, over there. And then, so yeah, we met, and then, I remember you told me over the phone, weird conversation, you were like, yeah, no, it wasn't you, it was Jonathan. Jonathan's like, yeah, my daughter loves black people. And I'm like, okay, you know, that's weird to say. I think he might have thought maybe I would be uncomfortable, but I was like, okay. And then I think you also said it, Jennifer, that yeah, when Mikayla was born, you know, the black nurse that held her, you know, rocked her, and you know, it was something about a black nurse, and so I was like, oh, well, that's cool. And then like the very first day we met, we like, you got out of the car and your flip-flop broke. And so you were like, oh, my flip-flop broke. And I remember soon as I seen Mikayla, like, I just wanted to grab her and pick her up because she was like so cute. And like, I was afraid because you told me the story about a certain girl that lived where I lived at the time, and just in case she ever sees it, I won't put her on blast, holding Mikayla and not wanting to give her back. And you were like, okay, like, and I remember you saying, like, I don't want people to grab my kid, you know, without asking. So, like, the very first time I seen Mikayla, like, I didn't, like, bend down to pick her up, but then she reached up, and I was like, can I hold her? And you were like, oh, yeah, like, you know, that's fine. But, like, that's, like, it was like, oh, my gosh, like, I want to just grab this cute little girl and, you know, pick her up and hold her and squish her. You know, I talked to her, like, 2 or 3 times over webcam. And, you know, she's, like, uber cute and uber smart. But yeah, so that's what I did. And then it was like, I think we met at like 4 o'clock that evening. And then at midnight, we went up your house. Or we went to Walmart to get you a new pair of shoes. And then we went to your house. And I tell everybody this. I'm like, and practically you kidnapped me. And, like, I came home a week later, and, you know, and how you kept me up there. I love this story. You kept cooking. Yes, everybody, I'm that fat. And so you kept saying, well, if you stay, I'll cook, you know, this. Or, okay, well, I'll take you home after I cook. You know, and then you'll say what you're going to cook. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like my favorite, whatever. And you kept me for a couple of days with them sweet and sour pork chops. Oh, they were the best. And, But I still remember that. I tell people, I'm like, yeah, she kidnapped me and held me ransom with food. But, you know, I could have left at any time. But I was having fun. And I felt very pampered and princessed up there because, you know, that's when y'all were over in a condo. And I tell everybody, yeah, I had my own room with TV and a computer, you know, all the food that I wanted. I mean, which was true, but I know it wasn't like my own room, but that's what I tell people. And then, the reason why I call Mikayla Pop, little side story, is, because, like, I didn't know what to call it. I think Jennifer had a problem with the name Kayla. So I was like, well, okay, I won't call her Kayla. And I was like, Mikayla's a pretty long name. And so I was like, well, what can I call her? And she used to like to play this game, and I hope it don't embarrass her. It was called Fart Like Daddy. And and so, yeah, one day she was walking around and all she had on, you know, was her diaper. And Jennifer said, "Fart like Daddy." And she pushed out her little belly and she went to, but of course she didn't fart. But it was funny. And so when I seen it, I wanted to poke it like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Poppin' Fresh, that's what I used to call her, Poppin' Fresh. And then it went from Poppin' Fresh just to Pop. Once she got old enough, once she got older, I just changed it from Poppin' Fresh to Pop. And then, like, I don't think she likes the name, but, you know, she's still so cute. But yeah, so it was funny, but that's why I call her Pop. And so yeah, and I'm been there since she was 15 months, and very smart. From 15 months, she can sit down and have a freaking conversation with you, like an adult conversation, like a conversation to where it's not like kid gibber. It's like an actual conversation where, like, if you talk about politics, if she knows what you're talking about, she would sit down and she would talk to you. Like, I never talk to her about politics because, you know, but I'm just saying, like, stuff like that, like the weather. Because I'm like, you know, it looks like it's going to rain. And she's like, but I think it's just going to stay sunny today. It might rain tomorrow. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're 14 months and then you're like having, I call them adult conversations, but conversations that were way above her years. So yeah, she's always been smart. She's still smart to this day. Very talented, very intelligent. She has 3 little sisters that I love to death. And what? Hold on, 3. Yeah, I see Kaylee, Layla, Janelle. Yeah, 3 little sisters and 1 little brother. And I love them kids to death also. I was there for Layla's birth, and I got to cut Layla's cord. And I was there for Isaiah's birth, and his daddy got to cut his cord. And then I was there for Janala's birth, and I got to cut Janala's cord. And I would have been there for Kaylee's birth, but it was a misunderstanding. But Jonathan, which is Mikayla's daddy, he was there and he got to cut the cord. And so me and Jonathan was, you know, we're tied because he, of course, cut Mikayla's cord because that's her daddy. And then he cut Kaylee's cord, and then I cut Janala and Layla's cord. So, you know, but yeah, I have seen these babies grow from birth, you know, all the way up. But yeah, so happy 10th year anniversary or friendaversary to you. Bye. Thank you everybody for watching the video. Hopefully you liked it and enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Love ya.